Hey there, so we've got a really unusual astro update today. I'm laughing, but I'm not laughing because I feel compelled to share this with you. So every now and then I have dreams and I see images, yes. And recently I've had this image about 3 times now, and it's a bridge, and it's a concrete bridge. And in the background, there is a slim pyramid in the background behind the bridge. So I drew this bridge on a piece of paper, and I took a Google photo of it and asked, what is it? And this led me to the symbolism, strangely, of the crescent moon and the star, which I know has religious connotations, but actually, if you go way back in Mesopotamian culture, history, probably not saying that correctly, it has other meanings. Another thing that happened was, so I've had this bridge dream 3 times, and last night I had this really vivid dream about factory farming. Basically, it was a dream in a factory. It was the animals all had faces of humans. Their bodies were cattle-like, horse-like, cattle-like, and they seem to have like long black hair. I know it sounds really weird, but yeah, they seem to have long black hair, and the dream was really disturbing. Now my dog is drinking his water and disturbing me. Thanks, Peppy. So the dream was really, really disturbing, and I woke up and I just felt like I need to think about this, because I have had dreams that came true in the past, but I've never really talked about them, only with close family and close friends. So basically we've got this kind of bridge symbolism, and then we've got this, which, you know, led me to the star and the crescent moon. And then we've got this dream in the factory farming dream, and the half animal, half people. So I was searching for some images related to half person, half animal, and I found this image, and it just felt right as soon as I saw it. And this image is in Hathor Temple, Egypt. It's an astrological picture. I think it's on the ceiling of the temple. And you can see this picture depicts Sagittarius energy, actually. And you have the hair is like kind of how I saw it in my dream, which is really, really weird. And you've got the half animal, half human. So that was the first thing. So then I thought, let me find out about this crescent moon star thing. So the crescent moon and the star symbol has deep roots in ancient Mesopotamian iconography. And the crescent was closely associated with Sin, the moon god. And the star represented Ishtar, sometimes called Inanna, identified with Venus. So these celestial symbols often appear together, frequently accompanied by the sun disk of Shamash, the sun god, basically. So I looked up sin first, the moon symbolism, and it says that sin's other main role, this I found old European culture blog spot. Sin's other main role, apart from being the moon god, was the protector of the cattle. In that role, he was responsible for growth of the green pastures. And here is an image of him, and he also looks half animal, half human, and he's got this kind of horn-like horns, the imagery of the horns, which if you look at the crescent moon, it's, if we start with the bridge and then we go to the crescent moon and then we come to this imagery, it's very much linked, in my opinion. So he's depicted with bull horns, because crescent moon pointing upwards resembles horns. His association with cattle and dairy products. The one who makes cows abundant. So he's associated with wild grazing animals. I find this fascinating. So then I looked up Ishtar, the star, Venus. And she is goddess of war, love, and fertility. And look at the imagery. This just took me aback so much. She's associated with political power, divine law, and procreation. There are the horns. The sun is in the background. And her foot is on the animal. The animal is tied. So then I looked up Ra, who is the Egyptian sun god. And if you look at the imagery here, the boat, if you look back to the bridge and you look back at Ra, again, look at, it's just unbelievable. So anyway, Ra's was the ancient Egyptian god of the sun, creation and life itself. And Ra's daily journey, he was said to travel across the sky in a solar boat. In the morning, he was reborn at dawn, bringing light and new life. Midday, he shone his full power, sustaining the world. And at night, he journeyed through the realms of darkness, facing chaos and danger so that the sun could rise again. This cycle symbolized death and rebirth, endurance through darkness, the promise of renewal. So we've got all this symbolism really connected. So then I thought, let me see what's going on in astrology. And in astrology, we have the Capricorn Stellium. We have the Capricorn Stellium from now until the 21st of January, 2026. Now, Capricorn in Greek mythology is most often linked to Pan, the god of nature. Pan was half goat and half man. And to the Greeks, Capricorn was not just an animal, it was a lesson. It represented survival through intelligence, not force. Actually, through instinct and intelligence. So, again, so I put all this imagery together. So we've got the star, Ishtar, which is political power, fertility, Venus, Aquarius. Then we've got Sin, the moon god, protector of cattle. That was one of his meanings. We've got Capricorn, god of nature, survival through instinct and intelligence, not force. And we've got the sun god, Ra, sustaining the world, enduring through darkness and renewal. And we have these three symbols. So I thought, let me look up the symbol 3, the number 3, sorry. And I found this. I'm not religious. I don't know the Bible. But I found this is a passage, a phrase in the Bible. Holy, holy, holy. And the phrase appears most famously in Isaiah 6:3. It's later echoed in Revelation 4:8, where the living creatures repeat it continually. What holy actually means in the Bible, holy does not mean good or pure in a moral sense. The original Hebrew word, I believe, ardosh, means set apart or other. So holy is about difference. So humans, animals, angels are different but comparable as created beings. They share worth as creations. So then I thought I have to see what is going on astrologically. And one of my favorite astrologers is Molly McCaw. And if you look at her image here, navigating the great cosmic shift, this is the Capricorn Stellium that we are in now. We've just begun it. And you can see from the imagery, we've got the weight of Capricorn here. Remember, Capricorn is Pan, which is half, if we go back to here, this is Pan of nature, god of nature, survival through instinct and intelligence, not force. So you're feeling the weight of Capricorn. And then we go into this change from the new moon on January the 18th, the Capricorn new moon, into Aquarius awakening, Aquarius, Venus, the star, political power, into revolutionary change amplified. Pluto change in Aquarius. If Aquarius is the star is Ishtar, and it relates to fertility and political power. And this says planets conjunct in the Pluto in Aquarius will challenge and collapse outdated systems from jobs to institutions. And here I have a list of Molly's dates, exact dates that you can have a look at in the Capricorn Stellium. You can see Venus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Aquarius. There's some Mars action, Mercury communication. It's all there. So let's look at my prediction. My prediction, based on the bridge image that I saw in my dream 3 times, and the half animal people in the factory, being factory farmed, between now and the 15th, the 15th of the 1st, and the 21st of the 1st, 2026, I feel like this dream is saying something will happen globally that will completely change the way that political powers conduct and control factory farming. It will force us to restructure how we sustain the world. And this could come about due to maybe the interference of DNA in cattle regarding fertility. It will put an end to factory farming. It will bring about release from current ways of doing things and bring about a natural, sustainable, respectful way into being. Call me crazy. And the final image that I had in my dream was a tree next to the place that I used to live. There isn't a tree there. It was a young tree and it was just starting to bloom. And trees, represent transformation. The 21st of the 1st, 2026 boils down to, simplifies to number 5, freedom and change. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for being with me. I'd love to hear your comments. Until the next time, sending lots and lots of love and light.